In negative to help identify self-reactive T cells, there's an autoimmune regulator gene, called AIR for short. AIR is expressed in primary lymphoid organs and allows them to express antigens which are normally found all over the body, like the brain, ovaries, pancreas, and so on. It allows these primary lymphoid organs to serve as a microcosm of the entire body, kind of like how the Epcot Center theme park in Florida is a microcosm of the world. So that allows the body to test out these newly formed T cell receptors in a safe environment. If a DP cell binds strongly to a self-antigen, then it dies swiftly and silently by apoptosis. Whereas if a DP cell recognizes self-MHC but doesn't recognize the self-antigen presented in the MHC molecule, it'll go on to become a single positive naive T cell by downregulating either the CD4 or CD8 receptor. The question is, which should it downregulate, CD4 or CD8? This is determined by how strongly the T cell receptor binds to the invariant regions of the MHC molecules. Whenever a T cell receptor and MHC molecule bind, CD4 binds to the MHC class II molecule like an arm that reaches out and holds the T cell receptor and MHC together. So if there's a DP cell, its CD4 will bind to an MHC class II molecule. Now, if the strength of the binding between the T cell receptor and the MHC class II molecule is somewhat strong, then the cell will downregulate CD8 and become a single positive CD4 positive T cell. On the other hand, if the strength of the binding between the T cell receptor and the MHC class II is somewhat weak, then the cell will downregulate CD4 and become a single positive CD8 positive